Okay, right. Good evening, guys. Good day to some of you. This is Bruce. I'm back. Okay, I promise like every week nowadays I'll start doing like videos every day, and then we'll share those videos every week, especially with the before and after. As you can see on our group, we've shared a lot of our analysis. So on those analyses, like our strategy is based on one thing, which is breakouts. So the breakout is which is change of structure. Change of structure is basically our indicator. So if we can be able to identify that change of structure, then you'll be able to make a lot of money when it comes to trading. Okay, guys. So you asked me to do like to show you guys how we sometimes make a loss on the trades. We do make a loss. We not holy trades. We don't sometimes we can't always make profit. We do make a loss. Sometimes we make huge of losses because of mistakes that we could have avoided it. So I just want to show you which one Japanese 225 on how we hit those massive stop losses. And then again, I want to show you our latest analysis on this week's analysis, what we are looking forward for on Euro and ZD. So what I can tell you now, guys, is that we did hit stop loss, yes. A lot of time we did hit stop losses, but we are not ashamed to share that we hit those stop losses. So I just want to show you guys on J552, J Japan 225 on how we hit those stop losses. So let's quickly go straight to it because I kind of hate it if people just laugh when you hit your stop losses. This is the game. Okay, this is the picture. This is my before and this is my after, right? So if you can see, we were anticipating that price will do what? Will go will go up, down, and up, and then from there it goes down. So what gives you this idea? What gives us this idea was because of this breakout here going up, right? And then we thought, okay, this is our change of structure. Another thing we can add is that this looks like a strong trend line there. So and then we went in here with a sell. We placed pending orders with a sell there. As you can see, this is our lot size, 0.20, right? 0.10 times 2. So our stop losses was basically somewhere around here. Yeah, I don't want to lie, somewhere around there. This was our stop loss, our stop losses. We were risking this to get to get this, which is kind of 1:2. We are risking 1 to get 1.5. Yeah, which is also reasonable. So you could have had a nice trade. The reason we went all the way up there for a stop loss, it was we anticipated that price might push up to this level, at least to close the gap again here before it goes down. So let me show you how we could have avoided that. How we could have avoided that stop loss. Okay. So this is my after, right? As you can see on my after, right? So if you can see on my after, our stop loss was here, right? Our stop loss was somewhere there. No, we didn't touch the shadow when we place the stop loss. We don't touch the shadow. We know exactly how to hide the stop loss. So our stop loss was somewhere there, right? So when price do this, went up and down and then up again, it followed our analysis nicely. And then it triggers our sell limits here going down, right? Okay, sorry about that again. Okay, and then what happened here is that price pushed all the way up and then come back down to this level. So that's when we thought, okay, now we can either take a loss or we can just let everything go. Because if you can see, price is telling you straight that I'm not gonna go down all the way to that level because of this candlesticks here. This is a small impulse. If you see a breakout a breakout like an impulse going up and then that movement coming down, it should at least come back with the same movement that went up with. So if it didn't do that and then it started with doing the consolidation that it did here, so you just have to think again and you just have to cut our losses there. So we could have lost this. Another thing that we could have identified before we went on We went on a sell is because this trend lines here, and then this here, as you can see. Let's go to the left chart. Let's quickly run to the left chart. Sorry about that. Sorry about this guy who keeps calling me. Okay, this is the live chart now. We're on MT4. We're on IFX broker. Okay. This when price do this went up here and down and up all the way there. Okay, we were excited that at least it closed the gap, but it didn't give us an impulse going down like it did going up. So it started consolidating. That's when I said we could have cut the loss there. Another thing that you should see is that looking at this live chart here, this area here might be the same area as this one here. Remember, support and resistance is the area, is the level, it's not one line. So we can't say this one here will be our area. And then another thing that we could have saw as well is the Fibonacci retracement. So if you pull your Fibo from the nearest high, from the nearest low to the high, like this, right? So price went into 61.8, right? Once it went into 61.8, and then it gave us something like a buy signal there, which is bullish pin bar, right? And then we could have just at least avoided that sell there, okay? And then only look for price to come back and break this small trend line there going down before we sell it. So that's how we lost the money. And another trade that we could have got is here. Just because we were on a loss, we couldn't catch a trade here going up. We couldn't catch a buy there going up because we were already on that pain of a loss. Here, when price pulled back down, we could have bought it there going all the way up, right? So that's how we make that loss, that loss there, which is very huge. But yeah, it's affected some of our students' accounts, but yeah, but it's part of the game. That's how we learn. So let's quickly go to this week's analysis on how we saw Euro NZD, the potential that we see, the sell opportunity that we see on Euro USD as well. Okay, quickly we can go to that Euro USD. Thank you very much. Let's quickly run to that Euro USD. Okay, Euro NZD, sorry. Yeah, this is our Euro NZD. This is what we have, right? So it's straightforward, guys. It just tell you straight that this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm gonna be doing, and then this is what you should look up to. We are not saying, again, we're not saying that we're gonna get it right, but you see, it's part of the game. It's our scenarios. That's what we see. First of all, we look at this small trend line there, right? And then we look at this level here, will be our level 1. With the strategy that you are using of level 1, level 2. So as you can see there, we have our level 1, level 2, level 3. So we're expecting price from that level 3 to push all the way down to that level. Maybe a small pullback to this lows here that will be taken out. Maybe a small pullback, and then we can have another sell going down there. So for now, for me, it's sell right now. Sell at current market price with your stop loss about there, right? With your target all the way down there, right? So another thing you can hear, this is our change of structure. Like I said, the trend line is our indicator. And then what else can we add? We can add like bearish flag. Another thing that we can add Fibonacci. You pull it from here to there. This is our 61.8 here. If you pull your Fibo from here to there, this is our 61.8 here, and then we're expecting price to pull back to that level, right? And then if it pulls back to that level, you can either take your profit, your first target here, and then wait for the pullback to this level, and then push the price all the way down. Or what you can do, you can just wait for the price to break this lows here. You move your stop loss from there, You move your stop loss from there, and then you place it where? You place it at break even, which is somewhere here, protecting your swap, and then wait for the price to reach this level. And then once price break this level here, again, going down, maybe let's say price is somewhere here, that's when you can move your stop loss from there, and then you protect this. And then you let the price run all the way down to your TP, right? This is a nice setup, guys. This is what we see this week. We see change of structure. We see bearish flag. We see 61.8 of Fibo. We see our nice 123, right? And then it was on an uptrend. Yes, some don't agree with that, but it was on an uptrend. So for me, changing direction now is going back to test that demand zone down there, right? And then another thing that you can see is that price has been failing to break this for a couple of months now, failing to break that level. So it means this level might be our very strong supply zone. Thank you very much, guys. We'll talk again next week. Bye.